Easy but effective tips for sprint planning. Part 2B, adding resilience. Ever find yourself in a position where sprint surprises are seriously impacting your team's ability to deliver? If you do, then this sprint is for you. Here we look at building the team's capacity to respond quickly to future challenges. We will not alter the sprint plan, instead we will develop a team's capacity to actively shape the system and be prepared to respond to surprises. The technique as follows. Ask your team to produce a list of the damaging things in their environment that they cannot control or influence. Then ask them to prioritize this list by the potential damage it can cause to the sprint. Give them 10 minutes. Select the top two and on a whiteboard, create a chart with two axes, X and Y. Label the X axis according to the first item on the list and the Y axis being the second item on the list. Now ask the team to split in two, give them two quadrants and ask them the following questions. What would it feel like if we were here and what would we notice? Place each of the answers on the post-its in their quadrant. Give them 10 minutes. Now ask them to creatively name that quadrant and encourage a funny name. Give them 2 minutes. Repeat this for the remaining quadrant. When finished, have each of the team share their scenarios briefly. Now ask each group to brainstorm some strategies that would help the group operate successfully in the quadrant described. Strategies must focus on surviving the quadrant and must not focus efforts on trying to leave the quadrant. Remember, the team has identified they've got zero control. The team may actually find out they do have control, and in that instance, we need to go back to the list and select a new item. As a final step, check which, if any, of the strategies are universal and can work in all quadrants, and which can only work in one quadrant. What each of the strategies will have in common is they will all protect the team from a possible calamity. Perform a quick debrief, asking the team if they found this technique useful and if they learned anything. The contents shown here come from a real team when they use this technique in a professional setting. This technique is called critical uncertainties and can be found at www.liberatingstructures.com. Don't forget to press like if you like this video or subscribe to my channel for automatic updates. For more information, you can always go to www.davidfoxit.com.